Okay, this is a short video, hopefully 10 minutes, 15 minutes at the most, about the RHIB. I really have not done much to it. It has a low trailer, standard hitch. It has the jack on the front. The RHIB itself is a Mercury 430 Ocean Runner, and Mercury back there on the back. I'm only going to videotape this from one side because, as you can see, I'm kind of limited on space. Normally I keep a tarp over it too to keep my cats out. So anyway, let's we're going to go back to the transom first, and then we'll just kind of work forward. I haven't done very many modifications at all. One thing I did to the engine is the SE Sport hydrofoil. That works real nice. The boat really planes really quick now. The only other modification I've done so far, well, there's a couple actually. Transducer back there, and I'm going to get down a little bit low here. But basically, from what I learned on YouTube, was the transducer itself, even though it's supposed to sit horizontal, if you'll take a look at how the hull kind of splits it down the middle, that is good placement and away from the chines so that air is not introduced. And I went into the ocean, if you saw my previous video, yesterday, Sunday, and the transducer recorded and reported very well throughout the whole trip, from 2 feet all the way down till it lost the bottom at 1,000 feet. We got the battery in a battery box, of course. This is turning into my makeshift fishing box. I keep a tackle box in there. It's a small one, 2 cup holders, because I've always got water or something to drink. And then the little blue netting I bought at Bass Pro Shop in Las Vegas. That works really nice. And then a cutting board mounted on top, which I did that a few years ago. Is nice for cutting up bait and fish. On the other side, I will go to the other side for a second here, of the cooler, there's 2 rod holders, and I actually have a knife and a fish hook remover in my sunglasses case in there. There's an oar down on the bottom there. 2 Scotty rod mounts, and then I'm going to move to the other side now. Again, this is the Lowrance Elite5. It worked really, really good. I also had this mounted on my tandem island from Hobie, and it worked beautiful. The Scotty mounts and the GPS fish finder and the transducer, besides the cooler of course, are really the only modifications I've done so far. I want to take 2 of the Scotty mounts, 2 more, and I want to put them on either side of the transom. I've got to make sure that I have space. I really haven't measured it out yet. But I'd like to put 2 back there for trolling and to hold my GoPro. I made a GoPro holder out of 1/2-inch PVC, and it actually fits in the base of the Scotty mounts where the Scotty rod holder would be. Keep another cooler for the catch or for drinks, and then there's a small hold up forward there. And I put my side numbers on a piece of plastic, or the hull identification number, because I really didn't want to plaster it onto the PVC hull itself. I recently bought a large fish net. That way for the catch, hopefully I can keep it away from the boat since it is inflatable. And then I have the Mercury 25 4-stroke, which I'm very, very happy with. That's really it for the boat right now. I'm thinking of 2 more mods. One, I need night navigation lights. I'm going to use pole lighting for that. And then I bought 4 blue LED lights, and what I want to do is I want to put one all the way up forward where you see the air pump, right there where it joins together. I want to put 2. Okay, we were interrupted by a dying battery, so I'm going to re-record this portion. I bought 4 blue LED lights for deck lighting, 1 up in the bow as mentioned earlier, and then I want to put 1 down here close to the deck, possibly on the transom, and then 1 over on the opposite side as well. And those are just to illuminate the deck. And then the fourth one, I'm going to put on the same switch. I want to put it right down below the drain plug, or right above it, and so that I want it underwater, so that it illuminates around the engine. Other than that, those are the only modifications I'm planning at the moment. A little bit later on, maybe a couple of other items, but I'm still doing research on what other people do with their boats, and I want to turn this into a comfortable fishing boat for two, and I think it will. So enjoy this video, or at least I hope you did enjoy it, and I will update it just as soon as I get those lights installed. Hopefully the navigation lights too, but at least the LED lighting, if nothing else. I'll make another video on those. And I'll get back with you hopefully by next weekend. So have a good day.